How do you explain racism to someone who hasn't experienced it? Well, it's like when someone looks at you, presumes to know your story without ever once saying a word to you, or listening to you, or looking at you. It's like when someone gets an itch in the back of their mind that the skin you're wearing is so 2014 or 1968 or 1861 is worth a retweet but not equality. Is still upset about that whole slavery thing, and the only way to alleviate the itch is to call you boy or thug or target, or to pretend your struggle to survive doesn't exist. And so to help those who haven't experienced it understand just how common this still is, for the duration of this poem, I will replace the word racism with the word sneeze. I was 15 when I experienced sneezing for the first time. I was meeting my girlfriend's parents, and her father looked me in my eyes and said, "I don't want you dating my daughter." He tried to blame it on other people's sneezing, that he was just looking out for our safety, but that's the thing about sneezing. Once you see it, you can always tell when someone's trying hard to hold it in. I used to believe that sneezing was the thing you read about in textbooks. It could never happen nowadays, so it was a little jarring when someone sneezed in my face, no blessing or apology, just a shrug that said, "I shouldn't be so charged cedar, so pitch black pollen, so dark brown dust." Since that day, I've watched people sneeze openly and behind closed lips, and I can assure you, no one looks appealing when they're sneezing. Looks honorable with both eyes closed, and was seen and made it respectable to sneeze behind the same hand that shakes our own, assuring us there's no sneezing problem. Like for people of color, it is an allergy season all year round. Like this country can just Benadryl its way to equality. As if we weren't the ones struggling to keep breathing drowsy after being prescribed Twitter apologies. And isn't it funny how every sneeze can sound unique, but we all still know when it's happening? Like we've been speaking sneeze our whole lives, reading it in nationalist napkins or far-right shirt sleeves, claiming sneezing is just a part of our history. Chuckling at all the funny ways people try to stop it from happening, telling us their Civil War monuments aren't about sneezing. That would be silly. No, the monuments embody a cure. Getting rid of all the irritants is the best way to stop all this sneezing, wouldn't it? And in response, we all close our eyes, open our Instagram feeds, posting a black box to just how angry we are at all this sneezing, and the world keeps turning. Like if this was all just ordinary. Like it was as natural as... Thank you.